So, welcome back to the world of Tapir. The story thus far is that the False Sun crew have been trekking through the desert for nearly a week and had finally arrived in the town of Ditbach. They spent one night there, opting to has spent some time at the bathhouse and saw one of the escorts, or one of the mercenary escorts, celebrating a successful mission and making a fool of himself. Then the next day, they saw that one again and did not opt to use their services, or the services of the much cheaper ones. So, alone, without a guide, and 5 days of travel until they get to Reveille, the False Sun crew have departed Ditbach and headed out once more into the desert sands. So, False Sun crew, the day is yours.
Oh. Happen? Oh. Oh, I'm the only one that isn't mute. Oh, there she goes.
Oh, and yes.
Yes.
Oh. You're muted, Varen.
Alright,
There you go.
I had issues.
That's all
We
right.
all do.
My hip's been hurting since October.
Oh no. Okay, so what's going on?
Y'all have just departed Ditbach and are headed
shit, let me
towards
open the notes.
Reveille.
Yeah.
I just remembered that the
Alright.
notes are a thing.
There are notes.
I've got to write them.
Alright. So we're like just starting back in the desert again?
Yes.
Alright. Let's go.
Yeah, let's
I will
ride.
be the one
these
I'll be the one driving the cart.
Alright, Captain.
All right, go ahead and make a roll a d20. Let's see how your day goes.
Okay. Uh, 11.
11. All right, roll a d6.
Hey, DM.
What's up?
Just as a quick heads up, how much longer until we need to send Perry a sending to extend our ship?
Let's see. If I'm remembering correctly, y'all, it took you 6 days, 7 days to get to Ditbach. So you have about a week left at most, or
Alright.
at least. No, at most. Yeah, at most a week left.
Then we should probably tell him to make it, like, extended for maybe 2 or 3.
And y'all are 5 days out from Reveille.
Hi, Chakvi. We're in the desert.
Yeah. So what'd you get for your D6, Captain?
4.
4. All right. Not long into your journey, you feel the wind starting to pick up. The sand starts blowing harder. And you can see on the horizon, headed right towards you, is yet another massive sandstorm.
Damn it.
You can hunker down or you can try to push through it.
The
How bad
camels
does it
have
look?
like gear, right?
Yeah, the camels are prepared for sandstorms. They've got goggles. That was established when you rented them.
All right.
I'll try push through a little bit and
right.
see how bad it gets.
All right, roll a survival check.
$19.
19?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you're pushing through it, you're doing your best to stay on the road. You're fairly certain that you managed to do so. After quite a few hours, the sandstorm finally starts to die down. Before you, you can see you are still indeed on the road. You see the telltale markers every now and then. There's a post with a flag attached to it to help guide. It's buried a couple feet, but you can still see it, and the next one. But eventually, through your travels, you have made a day of travel as the sun sets, and the temperature starts to rapidly drop.
Lavere sleepy.
I
We
think we
setting
should
up
probably
camp,
stop.
Captain?
Yes. I'll go ahead and start getting the dome up and everything.
All right.
Lavere's cold-blooded, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just cute to imagine a little cold-blooded kobold.
All right. So, it doesn't take long to get the dome up, and you're doing ritual casting, right?
Yeah, unless it seems like it's gonna get too cold too fast, and then I'll just cast it.
No,
If it does.
it seems like you'd be able to get it within the appropriate time frame.
Alright.
You've been doing this for a few days, so you have a fairly decent grasp on the proper time without it causing too much discomfort.
Have we not been in the desert a week yet?
You have been in the desert for a week. Oh, plus today. All right, so it'd be 6 days at most. My mistake. Until the you have to contact Perry, because I forgot about the day that you spent in Ditbach.
We didn't spend a whole day in Dibok, though.
You
Did we
spent.
sleep there or not?
Yes, you slept there.
Yes, we
We
did.
slept, and then we left in the morning.
You got there around mid to late afternoon, I believe.
So we spent about half
yeah.
a day there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I believe that was 8 days since you had left. Anywho, who's got first watch?
I'll take 1st
I'll-
watch.
Okay.
All right.
I'll take second.
I'll take third.
All right. As you are, roll perception.
Just a second. It's taking him a second to load.
Okay.
There we go.
Damned Beyond.
16.
16?
Yeah. Yep, 16, and yeah, D&D Beyond was taking it like extra time to load. I had to reload the page.
All right. As you are watching, you spot another scorpion crawling out of the sand as night falls.
Scorpion. Is it in the dome?
Yes. It's about 3 feet away from you, like right at the edge of the dome.
I would like to grab the scorpion.
Alright, roll a dexterity. Check.
Barely rolled. 11.
You try to reach for it, but it's just a little bit too fast. It's gonna try and sting you in response. Oh, does the 17 hit? Holy shit.
Do I have my armor on?
Do you sleep in your armor?
About half the time, yes.
Would
so
you?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
I'd keep it on at least for now.
Okay. So does it hit?
No.
Okay. It tries to sting at you, but can't get past the plate on your arm. You have
I got one of those like gloves.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like a samurai glove.
Yeah.
I'll try to grab it again.
Alright, roll dexterity.
Come on. 8.
8? No! It jumps back. And it's going to try and sting you again. Oh no, a 9's not gonna hit.
No.
It tries to sting you as it jumps back and ends up on the outside of the dome.
Oh.
And now it's just trying to sting the dome.
Well, I probably shouldn't follow it out to get it.
Yeah. After a few minutes of fruitlessly trying to pinch and sting the dome, it scuttles away.
Sushi genuinely doesn't remember if she has the ability to come in and out of the dome as she wishes or not.
She
She's
can.
just gonna stare at it. Yeah, but she doesn't remember because I don't remember.
Okay.
I didn't remember.
The only one that can't
she
leave the
doesn't.
dome is the one who cast it.
Makes sense.
But the only things that can come in are things that the caster wants, or things that were already in when it was cast.
Mm-hmm.
And it is not a sphere, so things can dig through.
Too bad it's not a sphere.
I mean, if you cast it in the middle of the air, it technically should be. But
If you cast 2 of them, could it be a sphere?
well, no. If you cast it in the air, it's basically a bubble until it hits something solid.
So if we had a very small airship.
Like an air unicycle.
No, like an air rowboat. Come on. It's not that small.
An air rowboat oh, yeah, no, 10 feet diameter. That would be 20 feet. Yeah, no, an air rowboat might work.
No, wait, if it's 10 feet diameter, is it 10 feet diameter or
No,
radius?
Radius. 20 feet
Yeah,
diameter.
okay.
Alright.
That should be fine for like a little thing.
Yeah. Well, you'd need to find an air dinghy. So, who has second watch?
I do.
Alright. You wake up just in time to see Sushi watching the scorpion scuttle away.
A scorpion then? Sushi.
Hmm?
Another scorpion then?
Yes. Scorpion. Yeah, I wanted one. I was hungry. They're crunchy.
All Alright, why don't you go ahead and get some rest? I'll take over from here.
All right. Sushi goes and lays down. She is sad that she doesn't have her pile of retainers to sleep in on top of.
I mean, you could try sleeping on top of the camels, but I don't think I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea.
Depends how good my animal handling is. I'm gonna try to sleep on top of a camel.
Okay.
Animal handling?
Yes.
I have a 0, 5. Almost an 18. but
Make
it
a
didn't
strength
roll.
save.
25.
All right. As you try to climb on top of the camel, it wakes up, and it like tries to buck you, but you manage to not fall out of the dome. It spits on you and then lays back down to go to sleep.
Fine.
Varen, you saw all of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest trying that again.
Honk shoe.
Well, Sushi goes and tries to sleep on top of Levere.
He's a little cold.
Yeah, it would be.
Would Levere wake up?
It should be a comfortable
Absolutely.
temperature inside the dome.
I rolled a perception check and rolled a nat 20. Sushi?
Oh, I should probably take my armor off.
Yes! You're very heavy. You're very heavy.
Sushi sighs and just takes her armor off.
Alright. Varen, go ahead and... Oh.
Don't steal all the covers.
Yay. Warm rat snuggle with cold lizard.
He's a dragon, thank you very much!
I don't do that tongue thing.
No, Levere does do the tongue thing.
Yeah, so did, I don't remember the dragon's name.
Mushu.
Yeah, so
No,
does
but-
Mushu. So Varen, go ahead and roll perception as Sushi finally gets some sleep.
21.
21?
Mm-hmm.
21?
Alright.
Yeah.
As you're looking through, you don't really see anything necessarily of note. Eventually, your time at watch comes to pass.
I'll wake up Levere, move Sochi aside, kind of take Levere's place so we can
Okay,
be
okay.
comfortable. Your turn.
Alright, I'll go sit outside on the wagon and
I feel like Levere is
another
the type
look.
of person to not afford like a specialized bedroll. Just got like, a full-size one.
Yeah, he's just got a regular bedroll that he can just like scooch down into.
Yeah, I figured y'all were all
19.
sleeping in the back of the wagon.
Yeah.
Alright. With 19,
Except maybe the bird.
nothing of note seems to happen as you go on your watch. Eventually you can see that the lights in the sky dim and eventually go pitch dark for just a bit as the moments before dawn. But you see the sun starting to peek over the horizon, bathing the sand in a golden light. And if
Huh.
you were
Quite beautiful.
not in the dome, you would feel the temperature starting to rapidly rise.
Hmm.
I sure am glad I'm in this temperature controlled room. Okay, then I'll go and wake up Corvus.
Oh, that's the end of the watch.
Only 3? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, everybody, sun's up.
Alright.
Time to get in.
I'm
All
on a
right.
good now. Hmm.
I'll drive the wagon for now.
All right. As you do, go ahead and roll a d20.
Nine.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d6.
Three. These are the most average rolls possible.
Yeah. All right. I need to. All right.
I got one. I got the highest of the low half on literally both of them. No. Okay, the other one had 10. 10's on the low half. Never mind. I'm
Yeah.
dumb.
All right. So, as you are, which one was it? It was this one. As you're moving along, you can see up ahead there seems to be a small spring. There's a couple trees surrounded by there's a couple trees next to a pool of water.
Moving right along. I'm going to slow down and pause by the spring. Oh, you said spring. For some reason, I was imagining a well for a second.
No, no.
No, we've come
Less
across one of
cultivated.
them. They're oases.
They're a real oasis. Not big enough.
What do you mean not big enough?
What?
How big did you say it was?
I
Isn't it
didn't.
only like...
I didn't say a size. It's about
Right, well,
10 feet across. It's a small oasis, a very small oasis, but it is a place with water.
Let's refill our canteens. But first, I shall poke the water to make sure it isn't harmful.
It's surprisingly cool.
I will drink some.
It is the quenchiest.
Perfect. Doesn't seem to be poisoned anybody. Start drinking.
Well, that's good.
All right.
I'll hop out and refill my water skin.
All right.
It would be hilarious if it was poison, but she just didn't notice.
Go ahead and roll perception, all of y'all. As y'all are refilling water.
All right.
8.
Natural 20.
15. Okay, she sees.
All right. As you're filling the
17.
water, Varen's the only one that sees. Actually, wait, Varen,
hold on.
what is your total?
24.
Oh yeah, Varen's the only one that sees.
All right.
I think. I'm gonna double check. Yeah.
Just rolled a 17.
Varen, as they're filling up their water and you're just looking around at the desert sands, you notice something odd. You see a footprint in the sand, and then another. Just slowly shuffle. Footprints are slowly making their way towards you, just for a moment before the wind blows more sand into them, covering them. You only see 2 at a time, but they're headed your way.
Hi, we need to get out of here.
Captain,
Yeah, all right.
any wild animal around?
I can't see him, but there's something coming. Seems like there might be a couple.
Okay,
Let's go.
okay. Like, I mean, wouldn't they be alerted by, like, us already moving? Like, it still would be risky. So let's just go.
Okay, let's go. Let's
All
go.
right.
All right.
I'm going to be in the back of the cart, and I'm going to be watching.
All right. As they're getting in, who is the last one in the
alright.
cart?
I think will probably be me.
All right.
So you want to bring some water in?
All right. As you're rushing to fill your can and heading back, Varen, you see the footprints are closing in quickly, faster and faster towards Corvus.
I'm going to run. I'm going to grab Corvus, and I'm just going to throw her back into the cart, and then I'm going to cast Firebolt in the direction I see him.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. And okay. It's a 19.
All right. 19. You see the firebolt. Firebolt impact on something. The air seems to shimmer just a bit, and you can see the shape of some kind of monstrous in the waves of the heat rising from the desert, even more so where the firebolt hit. It does not seem to be affected at all by the firebolt as it's coming to as it's headed towards you. It raises its hand right towards you and Corvus, right before you get in. And that's what you see before it disappears. Does a 16 hit you, Varen?
No.
All right. What about you, Corvus?
It does hit me.
All right. Let's see.
Need to get you some heavy plate.
Okay. You feel right before Varen is able to pull you onto the wagon, you feel a massive smack against your side, breaking a few ribs as you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And you see that your robes have gotten singed as you take 13 points of fire damage. In the shade of the wagon, you can see its form a bit more clearly now. It's almost like a living mirage.
Quick question.
Yeah?
Okay, Corvus, do you have a... I'm pretty sure I gave you either a ring of protection or a cloak of protection. Do you have that attuned?
For me right now,
Yeah.
I think I would have it like cloak of oh shoot. What would have happened if it was attuned? I thought I equipped it. Hold on, let me see what was why.
Because Baron gave it to her a while back. And
Yeah, I'll allow it to have been attuned. You've
like,
had a while.
Yeah, I literally have it. Like, wait.
Well, you have to actually attune it in your character sheet. Go to your attunements.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like it was in my equipment and I had it up there. It just wasn't like clicked. Hold on.
Go ahead and click it.
Yeah. There we go.
All right. Did the 16 still hit?
Oh yeah, that still would have hit me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what's your AC then?
My AC normally was 13.
Oh,
Jesus
shit.
Christ!
Well, how? What is your armor?
My
Robes?
armor. Yeah.
What are?
Wait, I had studded leather, but what? Okay. I guess I wasn't wearing that. Jesus.
Okay.
Well, it's a little too late to put
Yeah,
it on now,
yeah.
I think.
Well, we'll say that you took it off because it was way too hot to wear in the desert.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that would make sense. That would
We're,
make
Yeah.
we're
sense.
going to have a
Olivier's-
little chat later, Corvus.
Yeah.
Olivier's still walking around wearing a fucking leather coat.
Wait
Well,
a minute. Wait a minute. Why isn't my shield AC even on? Hold up.
Do you have your shield
Mate.
equipped?
Make
Yeah,
sure
I
that the
should-
little square next to it's filled in.
Yeah,
in
you
your
don't-
Inventory.
I'm
Yeah,
looking
okay.
at I'm looking at your inventory. Your shield's not equipped, and your cloak of protection isn't attuned.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe everything was like removed for some reason. Maybe I just didn't remember that it was removed for like one specific reason.
I don't know, but you.
That's why my AC was low.
All right, and don't forget to attune to the cloak of protection since it's still not.
Yeah, it is attuned. Wait, it's been attuned. Hold on. I just didn't have it equipped. I think I had to like unequip everything for a reason.
Refresh your page, maybe.
Yeah, because I just refreshed. Your shield is now equipped, but your cloak isn't.
Hold on.
Yeah, the good thing about
I knew
the
there
shield
was
is that
something.
you don't
I knew
need
there
a...
was something off because she's not normally so quite
Yeah.
as easy to hit.
She's not that squishy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah, because I was wondering because I'm usually now I remember. I usually had my armor on. I think there was like an event that happened like 3 sessions ago that had me remove my armor for some reason.
The hot spring, or not the hot spring, the bath. The bath last session.
The bath last session. Wait a minute, the Coliseum.
The Coliseum?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The fight
shield
club.
Yeah.
Everything was.
Oh, okay.
Coliseum.
All right, go ahead and
Right,
equip
the arena.
everything. Okay.
Yeah, no, I would have actually saved. I wouldn't have been hit. I would have had a 17 on me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, let's just.
Yep.
I will. Okay, I will allow this. So as you rolling back, so Corvus, for a brief flash, you have like an instant where you see a future that could have been where you got seriously hurt, and you managed to like just shift just enough to avoid it. And you see in the shadow of the wagon, there is what seems to be a living mirage. It is getting ready for another attack. What do y'all do?
Okay, immediately we need to take this thing down. Like I just saw like I think a part of my life flash before my eyes or some sort of alternate reality, but that thing needs to go down.
I'm gonna try polymorph on it.
Good idea.
You got polymorph.
Yeah, yeah, she does.
Oh right, Corvus got turned into a camel. I forgot.
Wait, when did that happen? Oh, wait.
That was last session.
Right,
That was a
right.
while ago.
Yeah, that because one of them was exhausted.
Uh-huh.
One of the camels was exhausted.
Yep.
All right.
That's a wisdom save 16.
Yeah, I'm trying to see whether or not it would. Yeah.
Is
I
it a shape changer?
Technically no, but it is a gray area. All right. What would you say the saving roll was?
Wisdom 16.
All right. Damn it! That was terrible. That's a 15.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it into a little mouse.
All
Alright,
right.
let's go. Let's go.
As it gets right ready for another attack, it just thump into a mouse, falling into the desert onto the desert sand, now solid.
Wait, hold on. Instead of a mouse, can it be a jerboa?
I don't know what that is.
It's a little desert rodent. Let me show you a picture
Are
of
they
it.
like kangaroo mice?
Yeah, hold on. Let me put it in. I'll put it in gameplay. This is a jerboa.
Oh, that's cute.
Sometimes
Oh,
they
yeah.
have really big ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. It
He's
falls
a
on its
little
butt
guy.
and is like extremely confused because now it has the intelligence of a tiny mouse rabbit thing, kangaroo thing.
Come on, let's
Small.
go.
All right.
It has the
By the way,
intelligence of a
those
small.
Those things can run really fast.
All
Not
right.
as fast as camels.
All right. So y'all hit the reins and head forward.
Not as fast as camels, but it can outrun you.
You quickly lose sight of it because of how small it is and how fast y'all are going. There's not much else
wow.
eventful on the there's not much else eventful on your day. And eventually the sun comes to set.
Yahoo.
All right.
Ah, that was close.
That was weird.
You guys okay?
I'm good.
Alright.
Refreshed.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, once you get the dome up, who's got first watch?
I'll take first watch.
All right. Go ahead and roll perception.
I'll take last watch. Or second watch, whichever.
Alright.
Last watch.
Generally do 3 watches.
Ah, that's bad. I'm gonna re-roll that one.
Using
take
a
the last
lucky
watch.
point.
Yeah, well, I'm about to go to fucking sleep. I've got 3 re-rolls. All right, that's lucky point 1 used. I see all.
All right. With a natural 20. With a natural 20, as you're gazing off in the in the distance, you can't help but feel like you're being watched.
I look around.
You don't see anyone necessarily. You don't see anyone nearby. Not even any wayward animals looking in your direction, but you just can't shake the feeling.
I'm gonna approach the edge of the dome and start like throwing little handfuls of sand outside of it.
All right. As you
See
do,
if it lands on anything invisible, I guess.
after a few minutes, the feeling passes, and you no longer feel mysterious eyes on you.
I'll have to let the others know about that.
Mm.
And then I'll head back to the wagon.
All right. Eventually, you're starting to get tired, and it's time
Do
for
I
your
see
watch.
any scorpions?
No. There's no scorpions this night with that natural 20. Eventually
Alright,
it comes
I go
through.
and wake up, I guess, Sushi?
I thought Sushi was gonna
I'll
have
take
last
last
watch.
watch.
Alright, who's taking second watch then? Great of you to volunteer, Corvus.
All right. Okay. You guys want to volunteer me? All right. I'll go ahead and
we
do it.
can't stick to
Well,
a
we-
routine because that makes watches worse.
Yeah, and we've already, the 3 of us, done a watch already. You do a watch. Wake up, bird.
All right.
And I kick you super hard. No.
Wake up, nerd.
I shake you and wake you up. Wakey, time to watch for predators.
All right.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Okay.
Does Corvus eat eggs?
No. Why?
Birds eat eggs all the time. Also, I'm pretty sure Corvus has eaten scrambled eggs at one of the inns at some point.
What?
He thinks we've been eating tofu this entire time.
Uh,
I mean,
Why would you be against eating eggs? Birds lay unfertilized eggs all the time.
yeah.
Does Corvus? That's probably a
Corvus
question we shouldn't be
is
asking.
That is a
young.
question that I will not have answered.
why? No, we need the answer now.
No. There's not going to be an answer to that.
This isn't the kind of show
this
for
is gonna
that.
hurt my
Yeah, this isn't one of those kinds of.
That's for answering after we're recording, like how big certain bits of other people are.
No, that's something that would be discussed on the podcast.
Are you just gonna have me
Anyway,
ask
Bird, have you rolled?
Bird,
hold on.
go ahead and roll your perception check.
Yeah, sorry. Dang it, this is not working. Why is it not working? Like, I'm having a hard time with the app. Hold on.
Try rolling it in. Try rolling it in Discord.
Okay. Yeah, that might be better. Okay. Roll command. What was the roll command again?
It's just D20 plus whatever.
Okay, D20 plus 4, since thankfully I still have my goggles. Ah, sorry. Dude.
No, don't cap it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why that was capped on.
Because you're on your. It's because you be on that damn phone.
Be on that damn phone. All right, so Corvus, your watch goes fairly smooth. It's eerily quiet as you patrol the edge of the dome, and you look back at the you look back at the wagon, and you see perched on top there is a small bird.
Hey, Chalkfee.
Chalkfee, you're breathing into the mic.
Chalkfee, your mic's picking up you breathing.
Oh god damn it! It's using the wrong mic.
How does that keep happening?
Shut up! It's not. How am I breathing into the mic? I'm a foot away from it.
Oh.
Well, it's sensitive enough to pick it up.
Yeah. Anywho, Corvus, as you're patrolling the edge of the dome, you do see that a bird has somehow gotten into the dome and has perched itself on the top of the wagon. It looks like a raven, except its head, the feathers on its head are, just like the top part of its head, are white, and as are its wings have a gradient from black at the base to white at the tips.
I like to go ahead and examine this corvid more.
All right. Roll a wisdom or intelligence check.
Definitely doing wisdom here. Dang it! Low roll.
As you
Wait.
what? Yeah, as you try to approach it, try to reach out for it, it flies away out of the dome into the darkness.
It'll stick. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna head back and just keep on watching out for anything else in the vicinity.
All right. Eventually your watch comes to a close, as nothing else of note seems to happen.
Alright. Well, I'll just pass the baton over to the next person out for people watching.
That would
Hopefully it won't be more bird watching.
be Sushi.
Hey, Sush,
That
get
is
yourself
me.
up, princess.
I
Yeah,
am
you're-
princess.
Alrighty then. You had enough beauty sleep,
Commander
and
of the
now I'm
Third
gonna have my
Legion. Let's see. I wake up. What's up?
It's your turn. I'm going to be
Okay.
knocked out. So yeah.
Perception. Oh. I got a 12.
All right.
Ah,
Did gunmetal leave?
It's
gunmetal leave.
pretty quiet.
Cool.
Eventually, as you're walking around, feeling the sand at your feet, just passing the time, eventually the sun starts to come up.
Feeling the sand in my toes.
I mean, you're wearing the boots of Elvenkind.
Yeah, but
She
they
might
are
not be
sandals.
fully armored.
I think I specifically said they are sandals.
Yeah, I said they're sandals.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Eventually the sun does rise, and you all start to wake.
Waha. Good morning, party people.
Good morning.
Are you warm enough to drive?
Me?
Yes.
I mean, of course, we would have to ask that of you, first mate.
I shrug, looking at my -1 animal handling.
Driving time. We all gotta drive sometimes.
Well,
This is like a funny joke, like of like the what, like
It is
out of
better than Corvus
well,
is.
we haven't been doing animal handling. It's just been D20s.
Alright.
the.
These
I
are
mean-
better
Okay.
trained than the previous ones we had.
Yeah.
Alright.
These camels are better trained.
Gotcha.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a clown hat.
It just really is off-putting. Like you guys are the ones going for like the rain. Meanwhile, with me, with my natural 4 on animal handling goes like.
Well,
Story reasons.
okay, Corvus, in theory, on paper, you're good with animals, but in practice,
In practice,
No.
left snake.
No, it's the curse of left snake all over again. Every single animal I try to do, like in the cutesy normal way, doesn't seem to work. But when I do it harsher, like more recently, that
get
seems
bit.
to work.
Well, to be fair, even before, because if you remember, when you were trying to talk with birds.
Oh yeah, that's
All right,
very
well,
true.
let me roll my d20 and
Oh
my
my
d6.
god, it was the same thing again. It's never ending. Reality and fiction will always make it happen. Why?
11.
I mean, you do have lucky if you want to re-roll.
Yeah, sure. 17.
All right.
Heck yeah, Lucky.
Roll a
This is why you get
roll a
Lucky.
d6.
5.
5.
17, 5.
All right. As you're walking along the road, after a few hours, you notice something odd. It's almost like the sand shifts into a path off-road a bit, and it looks not like a natural parting, but also a natural parting. It's very difficult to explain, but it's almost like something created an alternate pathing.
You know what? Last time we came across something like this, I feel like we missed out on something. Like, say, a day's worth of travel dropped from our journey through the woods. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
All right. as you veer off the road into the sands, following the path, it's actually smoother than the road after a bit. Eventually, in the distance, you do see an oasis, and there is a figure at the oasis. The oasis is much bigger than the last one you did, with its pool of water being about 30 feet in radius. It's got several trees and many blooming flowers, as the dirt around it seems to be reasonably fertile. But there is a figure draped in desert cloth to protect from the high winds. And they have their hands in the water and are drinking from it.
Before we get like too close, I'm gonna call out, "Hello!"
They look to you. Their faces obscured in shadow due to the clothing they're wearing, but you can see their eyes almost like glowing, and they say, "Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to see anyone else on this trip. Hail and well met."
Hail and well met.
So, what brings you here?
Oh, we were on our way to Reveal and noticed the path. And last time I ignored a path, on travel, I think it might have been like a shortcut. So I decided to check it out.
Ah, yes. That would be this. If you're heading to Reveal, then this is indeed a shortcut I created using my own magic and, well, not my own magic. It's the magic of nature. I'd merely use it.
I knew it. I knew it would be a path made by a druid.
Yes, I am the Druid of the Sands. Well, a Druid of the Sands. If you are heading there, may I accompany you for the day?
I'll look back towards the party.
I have food.
Why not?
Yeah,
Sounds
okay.
good to me.
Captain, what do you think?
I have food. Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna give them a good look over, see if there's anything off about them.
All right, roll
I'll take
insight.
their attention. Yeah. Insight. Oh, it's not a strong suit for me. I actually rolled pretty good. That's a dirty 20.
All right. As they're heading towards you, they pull out a stick with a few berries on it. Actually, hold on. I need to double check this to see how many there are. It is how many? All right, so I need to roll. Sorry. 9. It's got 9 berries on it. And they offer one to you. As they do, you can see through the gaps in between their glove and their sleeve. Their skin is a somewhat dark, translucent blue, almost like it, and has like almost like bubbles inside it. As they offer you a berry. So, is this a reasonable payment for a trip through the sands. All you have to do is continue following the path that I have that I have had formed, and they gesture to the path that runs alongside into a separate or alongside the oasis into a separate area.
Oh, great. I will accept a berry.
All right.
I do not eat it.
All right. As you do, it fills your belly and restores 1 HP.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm overhealed.
Yeah.
Now the
Yes.
other team shall fear me and my little halo of little plus marks.
Yep. You your belly. You feel, even though it was a single berry, it feels like you just ate one of the best meals you've ever had.
Oh, that's nice. All right, onward to Reveal.
All right. They quietly climb into the back and just sit there, looking at y'all. They're like that. They're like that trope where like they're completely covered and their face is in shadow except for their eyes. You know, like Orko or Jawas or the Black Mage.
Vivi the Black Mage from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, I guess.
Sushi tries to get a good look from by moving her head underneath.
All right, roll perception.
17.
All right. Just briefly, you see a bit get out. You just see a bit get within enough light for you to very briefly glance at it. Their skin is almost see-through and is blue and almost looks like it almost looks like jelly. They have you couldn't see any like bones or anything, but you could see like bubbles inside their inside their
it's
cheek,
fine. They're just deformed.
and you see them like eat one of the berries, and you see the berry like inside their cheek starting to dissolve. In the brief bit of light.
I was worried for a second. I thought that they might have been spookums, but no, they're just deformed.
I'm not deformed.
Sushi, you can't just say that about people.
I'm normal for what I am.
Well, what are you?
Well, I'm a druid.
Good enough.
Why?
Well, I woke up in my earliest memory is waking up in an oasis. Not that different from the one we just passed, in the desert, and I, didn't know what to do, so I tried wandering into the desert, and, well, I didn't last long out there, so I returned to the oasis, and, well, I basically learned how to communicate with the surrounding nature, and I learned that the sands are not to be feared. Eventually, I figured out how to listen to the moon through the flowers, and figured that moving by night was the easiest, and eventually I was confident enough to start traveling in the day, and now here I am. Sorry, I'm not used to social interactions. I don't really talk to many people. Well, that aren't animals or plants.
I talk to too many people.
Well, there's no such thing as too many people.
Yes, there is.
What about you?
There definitely is.
And they turn to you, Varen.
You all right?
You okay?
Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom. I just got back.
Okay.
Little winded.
The cat decided to jump on me.
Oh,
Ah.
spooked.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you think there's such thing as too many people?
I mean, it kind of depends on the context.
Oh, okay.
Like in general, I guess not, but like there can definitely be too many people in like the wagon. Like if there was like 20 people, that'd be way too many.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if you needed to, I could always make space.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. There's plenty of space for there's plenty of space for 4 people back there.
No, it's really cool. Watch this. And suddenly their clothes start to like collapse in on itself, and turning into like just a pile of clothes, just sitting there.
Duck Feed's doing it again.
They the clothes start to inflate again a bit more, and their hood is off this time. You can see that they seem to be a person made out of slime, almost. And then they put the hood back on. And see,
Oh,
yeah,
you're like a slime.
That's interesting.
yeah.
You
I saw a slime once.
you said you said you don't have any memories before waking up in the Oasis?
Yeah, I was at the bottom of an oasis when I woke up.
At the bottom of one. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Insight.
All right. Roll insight.
$21.
They seem honest.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's weird.
All right. Eventually, the path that was magically formed links back up with the road, and it's getting to be about dusk. Getting your bearings and looking at the map, you find that you've made an extra day's worth of progress. You're only about a day's away from Ditbach. You'll probably reach it tomorrow. It's about maybe 6 hours away, 7 hours.
Oh, nice. Ren will throw up the dome.
All right. Well, that's some pretty cool magic you got there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Something I just kind of picked up.
Yeah.
Tell you one thing, keeps us warm at night.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about making a shelter or nothing.
I don't really feel the temperature as much these days. I let the nature magic keep me comfortable.
I guess that would be
Actually,
pretty
that's
handy.
really nice. That's really nice. What was your name again, sir?
I don't have a name.
Oh,
Yeah, you can just call me Sand Druid.
okay.
Sandy.
I mean, if that's what you want to identify yourself as, I mean, sure.
And that's what
Sand
other
Druid.
people I've met called me. But I've only met like maybe 3 people.
Okay,
Well, it's
then
nice
you
to
got-
meet you, Sandy.
All right. Nice
okay,
to meet
Sandy
you.
Sandy is actually much more appreciated. Try naming yourself that. Trust me.
All right.
It's a
If you
lot
like
more
it, you know.
humanizing. It's a lot more humanizing, you know? Like,
Am I a human? I don't look like the
No.
human I met.
No. I just mean,
I mean,
You
to be
know-
fair, none of us are human.
Exactly.
Hey, Baron's half human. Baron's
Is
half
she?
human. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Half human,
Huh.
half elf.
Which
Oh,
half?
I just basically stare at Baron and I go, oh yeah, that's
Uh,
right.
Mom was an elf. That was a human. That was a
Oh,
sailor,
okay.
actually. Yeah.
Makes sense.
what's a sailor?
I mean, it means like you sail on boats, like on the sea and stuff.
That is so cool.
Yeah, my family.
What's a
It's
boat?
kind of how we lived. Uh,
It's like a cart but without wheels.
Oh,
It's a
well, that
it's a
wouldn't.
cart that floats.
Well, okay. Here's a better way of saying it. A boat is like a really big wagon that can go on an oasis and travel through it using the wind.
Oh, cool.
The ocean is like an incredibly very big oasis.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to create like a small like boat or ship in the palm of my hand to show him. It's like this, but much bigger.
That doesn't look like a wagon.
It's more of it's not exactly a wagon. It's just
It's a
something to
metaphor.
reference.
Oh,
It's a
okay,
mode
It's a
of
point
okay.
of reference.
transportation.
All right.
It's a mode of transportation. That's used
What's a
specifically for
metaphor?
water.
It's not a metaphor. It's a representation. It's something that you can. It's something that like you know what a wagon is because you're in a wagon.
Yeah, I've
It's-
seen them. I've seen a
it's like-
couple. This is like maybe the fourth one I've seen.
Well, a boat is like a big wooden wagon thing that you can be inside of. And then, you know how you look out and you see sand everywhere?
Yeah, it's so pretty,
I'm-
isn't it?
Imagine that, but water.
Oh, you'd
and
never
that is
go
the
thirsty
ocean.
again.
It's salt water.
What's salt?
Salt is a substance, a rock, I think.
Have you
That
ever seen
dissolves in
anyone
water.
give a rock to a camel?
And
Yeah?
then the camel licks the rock.
Yeah,
That's salt.
I tried eating
That's
it
salt.
once, but it made me very dry.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's salt.
that
Yep.
it's
you
made of
can't
all of
eat.
it. It's made of liquid that basically.
Yeah, you can't drink it. You have to.
It
like,
actually thinking of it, it would
boil-
probably be kind of bad for you to go into it.
Okay, then I won't.
Yeah.
Like I don't know enough about science. I'm not very smart. I'm aware of it and I'm proud. But I do know that if you put something in salt water, it gets a little wrinkly.
Certain
Oh.
things do. Other things will dissolve.
I don't
Things
think I.
dissolve in water.
Things dissolve in me. Watch, and they put another good berry into their mouth, and it and they digest it.
Ooh, that's cool.
Nice, Andy. Nice, Andy.
Yeah.
Sushi is going to poke a finger inside of them.
It doesn't go through. It's almost like the skin of a pudding. You know, it's got a layer of like dry to keep all the moisture in.
She tries to poke her finger inside.
Please don't do that.
Su-
It makes me
sushi.
jiggly.
I just tried to hold off her finger. I go, don't break off the skin of Sandy here.
All right,
But jiggly is fun.
all right.
Well,
Well,
something called consent.
yeah. Well,
What's
Look,
that?
but you can't touch unless you got permission.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, y'all have I hope y'all have a good night then. I'm gonna head back. Or I'm gonna keep heading towards Reveille. One of the people I had met, they were like very short and had a lot of hair on their face. is gonna meet me there.
Did he wear a robe like yours?
No, no.
Okay.
No.
We just also know a very short man with a hairy face.
Yeah. Well, y'all have a good night. I don't know how to say goodbye. You're like, I haven't met a lot of people.
No, we get it. Have a good night.
You
Good
too.
safe travels.
They
Stay safe.
they turn into a gooey bird and fly off. It's like it looks like a vulture made out of blue slime with yellow eyes.
Oh, and then after that, I just basically go being upset. It's like, are you serious? That slime can fly, but not me.
Well, the slime's a druid.
God, it's so funny, but it's so God.
Look, if you want to turn into a bird, you can learn how to be a druid.
I
Imagine Corvus literally just taking one level in druid so they can wild shape into a little
Nope.
magpie.
You need like 8 levels in order to
Right, you need to be pretty high level to be able to
not
fly.
high level.
It's pretty high level compared to us.
Y'all are level 8.
We are? Oh shit.
I think so.
Yeah.
yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
All right.
Uh,
You just need to level up for a bit for like twice as long as we've been doing now as a druid, so that you can turn into a bird.
And that's the infuriating part because I still want to be worshiping the queen after all of this. It's like,
You
really?
you can worship the Raven Queen and also be aware of the ways of nature.
It's like I feel like I'm capping myself off and like on my devotion to her if I just go over some fancy like interests, but at the same time it's like I just feel like impudent and like some of the stuff that like my mother can do. It's like maybe you are right. Maybe I should be like trying to do something about druidness. I mean, I don't really know how, but
I think you have enough dealing with worshiping the Raven Queen. You don't need to add nature.
Well, okay, here's the deal. You can look into it after we're done. I don't know. Getting all the whatever all this is leading up to, and then like he like holds his like he holds his bracer.
Hey, time's
What are
running.
we doing?
Time's running on the down.
yeah.
Lock it in. Who's taking first watch?
You know what? I'll volunteer for first watch.
Alright, I'll take second. Who's taking third?
Biddy?
Levere turns to you with his with a fist in his open palm.
What?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
To determine it, let's just both roll a d2, and whoever rolls highest wins.
Why a 2?
Why not a 3? 1 beats 2, 2 beats... 2 beats 1, 3 beats 2, 1 beats 3.
Alright, we
Okay.
could try to figure that out.
Or y'all could just use the emotes, the emojis, and post
Right.
at the same time.
What do you want, Silver? Which one?
What do you mean, which one?
What's your favorite?
Favorite what?
Method of
From
doing
the
this.
thing.
What thing?
Method of doing the rock, paper, scissors.
I say both of you get your emojis ready, and when I say go, you post them.
Alright.
Alright, does everyone have their emojis ready?
Sushi's...
The emergencies.
The emojis. They're playing
This is just between me and Sushi.
Got it.
Yeah.
We're rock, paper, scissoring to see who has to do watch.
Boulder,
Loser does it.
parchment,
Yeah,
shears.
I got it.
Alright. Boulder, parchment, shears. 3,
Alright.
2, 1, go!
Ah,
Ha!
damn it!
Sushi gets a full night of sleep.
I knew I should have used paper.
I'm gonna be honest,
know
it
it.
took me a while to figure out how to get a fist, and I didn't even think of using a rock emoji.
You're dumb.
I should add Boulder, parchment, shears emojis to the server.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, stuck.
Alright.
No.
Alright, so, who was it that has first watch?
I am.
Alright,
Tapir has third.
okay. So,
Mm-hmm.
Corvus, go ahead and roll perception.
Perception. Oh God, not one. Why?
You fall asleep. Like, you end up falling asleep again. Levere, go ahead and...
Damn it.
Oh wait, who has second watch?
I do.
Go ahead and roll perception
God.
to see if you wake up in time.
Okay, God.
18.
18?
Yep.
Alright. You, wake up, do your stretches, and it's around time for your watch. Weird that Corvus didn't wake you up, though.
I'm gonna look over and see that she's sleeping.
Yeah, she's fast asleep,
Ag-
snoring.
Again. Just shake my head and then take my watch.
Alright, roll perception.
Natural 20.
Alright.
That is the second Night Watch natural 20 to happen in this game.
Alright. You feel like you're being watched. After a few hours into your watch, you can't shake the feeling you're being watched.
Huh. Alright. Well, a bit early. Alright, I'll wake up Levere. Hey. Levere.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Good
Hey, Chuck.
morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
There's something watching us.
Ah, weird. I felt that last night. I felt
so
that
it's,
last night. I meant to mention it, but I forgot.
Keep an eye out. I'll tap him and give him a bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Yeah, you just keep an eye out. And we'll be leaving first thing. We can eat in the cot.
All right.
Wake me if anything happens.
Will do. And he gives a thumbs up.
After around 10 minutes or so since the feeling started, it goes away. You no longer feel like you're being watched. And then you finally fall asleep.
And then I roll a D5 or a D20 and I roll a 19 or 18.
Alright.
I sure am glad I took expertise in perception.
Yeah. Perception's a really good thing to have.
Yeah.
As you're having your watch, you're looking
Plus
over.
5.
As you're doing your watch, looking over.
Just keep in mind you also have bardic inspiration.
Oh right. I forgot. What's the die for that again?
D8.
D8 to add on to. That's a D10. D8. Add on to the 18.
Only lasts for 10 minutes, so
Uh,
might as well get it in.
22 actually for my watch.
All right. As you do, you focus, keeping an eye out for everything. Just for almost a split second, you feel, or you hear, almost, you hear like a tip tap on, it's just before dawn and completely dark. You hear like a tip tap on the roof of the dome. Looking up, you can see that there's some kind of bird that has perched itself on top of it. It's a small bird with black feathers that gradient into white at the wings. Actually, no, wait. No, you would just see it as a regular bird. You see it as a raven.
A regular raven.
Yeah, just a regular raven. But eventually the sun comes up.
As the sun is rising, is the bird staying on the dome?
Yeah, it's looking at the cart.
He's just
It
just looking up at this bird. It's like,
yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my spyglass
All right.
and get a good look at it.
All right. It's a raven.
Objects viewed through the spyglass are magnified to twice their size.
It's a big raven.
Oh,
That's just a normal sized raven.
can I? Using the spyglass, can I get advantage on an investigation?
Sure.
Would it be investigation or well? It'd be investigation because I'm actively looking.
Yeah, you're in your mind palace trying to deduce things. You're trying to figure out whether or not this bird has an alcoholic uncle.
Yeah. Let's see. Best roll was 19, so 18.
All right.
Like I said, I'm not very smart.
All right. As you're watching, Corvus, the light of the sun hits you and you stir awake. And the first thing you see through the gaps in the wagon's canvas, you can see the bird looking right at you. It's the same bird from before, the raven with the white head and gradient feathers. As soon as you lock eyes with it, it flies off towards the direction y'all will be headed.
Can't even bother to stay.
As it's leaving, as it's flying away, Levere's tracking it.
All right.
Does it fly in the direction of the sun?
I will have to check the map to see where you are.
We are just. I believe we are just like a little south.
No, it's
little southwest of Revale.
Yeah, no, it's not flying in the direction of the sun. It's flying in the northeast, like north by northeast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're south by southwest.
I've always wanted to go south by southwest.
Is that a place?
It's a music festival here in Austin.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh. Looks like it's you've got time.
Eventually you lose track of the bird as
In March.
it vanishes in the heat waves rising from the sand as the desert starts to warm up.
Mm. Huh. Weird bird. Wait a minute. I'm gonna roll nature.
Okay.
I'm gonna give my reasoning. I'm going to see if Levere knows if ravens live in deserts. He rolled a
Okay.
3. He doesn't.
That sounds right.
I mean, lots of birds.
Lots of birds live in the desert.
Yeah. I mean, you've heard that there's a lot of birds in deserts. I mean, you saw a bird made out of slime just the other night. Weirder things. You've encountered weirder things. All right.
Just seeing if he knows if ravens even live in the desert, and I rolled a 3.
Yeah. So, eventually you're all awake. The time of the dome eventually comes to an end, and you're blasted with the warm desert air.
Mm.
Warm.
Let's go ahead and go.
Right. Heading to Reveal. What are we doing once we get in Reveal?
Stuff.
Well, if it's anything like like we've past experienced, if there's cult shit going on, we'll find out eventually. We tend to attract it for some reason.
I will remind you, you were given the, you were told that it was a nouveau riche, it was the right hand of a nouveau riche that, ended up financing the smuggling operation. That's what the tip you had was. You know,
What?
a newly rich person.
Oh.
Yeah, it was his right hand that financed the smuggling.
It's new money.
Exactly. Nouveau riche.
Yeah, well, who among us isn't new money?
I'm not money.
You're not?
No.
Don't you
Why do
have
you think
almost
I'm
as
a
much
pirate?
money as I do?
What? Why do you think I'm a pirate if I don't have money? Or if I had money?
I'm a pirate.
You got exiled.
Yeah, but like I was a pirate before.
Yes, but were you a pirate during the time that your dad was emperor?
In name?
As officially emperor?
In name I was.
A bapper.
Shush.
All right.
I
Revere
back back.
Bapser.
Who's gonna roll the thing?
Who hasn't rolled yet?
I haven't rolled for animal handling.
Well, it's
Well,
just
it's not
It's not
animal
animal
handling.
handling.
It's just a D20 and then a D6.
yeah.
All right. I'll roll the d20 and the d6.
All right, roll the D20.
All right, roll a d6.
That's a 12, by the way, for the people at home.
Yeah.
Chalk fee.
5.
And a 5.
Taking
All
a
right.
deep breathing again.
As you're walking down the as you're going down the pathway, you find about maybe 300 feet off the road there seems to be yet another oasis. You're about 2 hours away from the from Reveille.
I honestly think we should just keep on heading over there. Like,
I'm just gonna keep on keeping on.
keep on keeping on.
Is there anything of note? Is there anything of note at the oasis?
There's 2 palm trees.
Only 2 trees there. Jeez.
Do they have any fruit?
Not that you can see from this distance. It's 300 feet away off the road.
Well, I think seeing a bunch of red next to all the green would probably be noticeable.
Are figs red?
Palm fruits are, they're like orangish, reddish.
Figs are a type of palm.
Palm is a type of grass. Palm trees are grass.
They could be coconut trees for all we know.
Coconut. Dun.
How would a coconut get all the way into the
Gonna be
desert?
Okay.
What, did a swallow just pick it up and carry it?
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
Well,
I guess it's not unladen in that case.
well,
Um,
is it elm or drill?
well, let's keep
I don't
going.
know. You never
I know.
never really gave us the full map that has all the country names on it with the borders.
I did. It's like the first thing in notes.
I think it's an older copy of the map.
Probably.
I think you still have McCreer listed as McCree.
No. It's I posted it last January. Actually,
The
I just
third
didn't
month of
pin-
the year.
I just didn't pin it.
No, there's one in March.
Huh? I just pinned it, the most recent map.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. What I mean is one where they're all like colored different.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's what I don't have that.
Why would you need them to be colored different?
So that I can tell where like water
There are
borders
dotted
are.
lines.
There's water borders. There's islands. And
Yeah, but we're
they're
not on
all-
a fucking island.
Okay. So do y'all go to the oasis or push forward?
I think we're just ignoring the oasis because this is the 3rd day in a row that we've come across an oasis.
That's fair. You want me
They
to
have
change it? I
lost
can
their
change it.
splendor.
I
No,
can
it's
I can
fine,
bump
it's
it.
fine.
All right.
do.
As you're passing, you see it shimmer away, and it was a mirage. It turns out it was just a cactus. But the cactus does have a fruit on it. It was just 2 cacti, but they both have fruit on them.
Oh,
Okay.
neat.
Yeah. Just because it was actually getting kind of stale with the oasi.
What kind of cactus? What kind of cactus?
Roll nature. You're pretty sure y'all are pretty sure it's the edible kind. Like the kind that you
Oh.
can eat.
Corvus.
What shape is
Yeah.
it? What's
Turn
the
that way.
cactus shape?
Okay.
There's some cactus. I want some.
Okay. We'll just make one last pit stop for cacti before finally getting over to the town.
Yep.
I'm gonna see.
There are about. Hold on, let me check to see how many fruit
What?
are on each one.
Continent are we on?
One cactus has 4 fruit on it. The other has 2 fruit.
I would like to start picking the fruit.
All right.
I believe that we're on the
Niselat, I believe.
yeah, Misalat, which if we want to equate it to, this is like an Egyptian Middle East type desert.
Yeah.
I believe if we go, that's where we're gonna see some more like American
We're on
desert.
Niselat?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought we were on, like, the other side. Oh,
McCreer?
we went back. Right.
No, McCreer is the one that has more mesa deserts.
Not
Yeah.
McGreer. Samaria.
Shamira?
Anyway,
Shamira? We said that at the same time.
Nice. Alright, so go ahead and add 6 cactus fruits to your inventory.
Nice.
I would like to immediately eat one.
Roll a constitution save with advantage.
The first one goes, so it's an 18.
It's pretty sweet. It has a nice tingle to it.
Nice.
It
I am adding 5 cactus fruit.
I would like to get a look at the cactus fruit.
Well, you've already rolled the nature check.
I know, but that
Would you
doesn't
like
mean I
to
can't
try
get
one?
a description of what it looks like.
It's a red fruit that is cut at the base. It is a red fruit that's cut at the base and is very juicy. As you watch Sushi eat into one.
Would you like one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's got that anti-scurvy stuff in it.
All right.
Anti-scurvy stuff. All right,
What,
I hand him
he's
one.
not smart. You think he knows what vitamin C is?
I hand him one. I also look in my bag. I'm like, how long has this goat's milk been in here?
Oh, gross. Yeah, no, the goat's milk gone bad like a long time ago. It smells like cheese, but not the good kind. That's been in there since before y'all got to Buskis.
Oh
Well,
no.
I guess I have a base for any poisons if I
Buskis?
want to make them.
Yeah, remember y'all bought it from the druid on the outskirts of Buskis. That's the one that made the path y'all didn't follow.
No.
Well, I have a base for poisons if I ever want to make some.
I eat a fruit.
All right, roll a Constitution save.
Save.
The fruit.
Yeah, save.
14.
All right. It's pretty sweet. It's not bad.
Nice.
All right.
Hey, Sushi, can I have one of those for later?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
All right. So as you return to the cart and continue your journey, y'all.
I'll add it to my
Yeah.
my ethereal realm.
So about an hour in, so y'all are now an hour away from Reveal. Lavir, you start to feel funny in your stomach.
Oh, yeah.
The desert, the wavy heat of the desert seems to become more pronounced and almost like blends into the cart as you start hallucinating.
I failed my constitution save, didn't I?
It was 15.
You
You look at Sushi, it looks like her face is like one of those really bad Snapchat filters. The smudge filters.
Yeah.
Yeah. You all notice
Okay.
Lavir looking like acting a bit strange.
He's just lying on the floor.
Yeah.
He was sitting down, but now he's lying on the floor.
Yeah, y'all hit a rock and he just slumped on the floor, is looking up.
I love Lavir. Sushi's gonna poke him with her toe.
It feels weird. It feels like the place where she pokes suddenly like falls asleep, like pins and needles and numbness. Only when
see
she's
that.
poking, though. If the feeling comes back
I
immediately.
guess Levere has a numb tummy. Where else would I poke with the squishy bits?
Stop! It's my soft arm belly.
You're like a lizard. Your belly is soft.
When she says like "you're like a wizard,"
Not a wizard.
uh,
Maybe I should teach you some magic.
as she says that, like, you see, like, what is Levere's perception of a wizard?
Levere's perception of a wizard is like an elf with a big pointy hat and robes.
All right, so
and a staff.
as Sushi says that she might teach you magic, you see like the her ears growing even bigger. They're still mouse ears. They're just way bigger now, and like the airs like morphs into a big pointed hat. Like the things that are being said to Levere are influencing his perception based on his own interpretations of what he hears.
Can I figure out that that's what's happening to him?
I mean, go ahead and roll a medicine check.
$13.
You have no idea why Levere's acting weird.
What's going on?
Levere ate cactus fruit.
Would you like a fruit?
Levere is writhing on the ground, being poked by Sushi and spouting about wizards.
Baron, Sushi's a wizard.
No. Yeah, you
entirely certain
seem-
that's coincidental.
I'm gonna try and cast Lesser Restoration and see if that helps.
All right.
Doing okay?
As Levere, as Varen, whose hat is absolutely massive, taking up the entire cart.
Oh yeah, no. To Levere right now, Varen looks like a very stereotypical, well-dressed pirate captain.
Yeah, like
Her hat's got a big feather in it.
yeah, a massive feather, like an ostrich feather. The rocking of the cart makes you like you manage to slump up and look out off the side of the cart, or out the back of the cart, and the sand has turned into ocean water. Like you're hallucinating that you're back on the sea, and you can see Varen.
I get that crisp smell of salt water.
Yeah, in reality, you're just inhaling sand. And you turn around and see Varen putting her hand right in your face.
Oh, my capitan.
And then, like a switch, it all just like... You feel a headache, close your eyes, they start to hurt a bit, just for a couple seconds, and you return and you're back in the cart.
You okay?
I think maybe don't eat those fruits. I think maybe don't eat the fruit.
What happened?
I
mean,
You
I'm
went
perfectly
loopy.
fine.
went a little
I-
loopy.
Yeah, I think you were hallucinating.
I smelled salt water.
Yeah. As you say that, you can feel sand in your throat.
So you were
Yeah.
hallucinating.
Yeah.
Sushi just kind of moves her stuff around and then packs the fruit next to her mushroom psilocybin and her mushroom spores and
Your drug
jars of
collection.
milk. Yeah,
The only drugs you
Oh,
don't have is Moon's Tear.
I want to. At some point, I want to make a really, really powerful hallucinogenic poison.
We do have Moon's Tear.
No, I'm talking about sushi specifically.
Oh.
Lavere's the one with Moon's Tear.
All she has to do is ask.
Does she know that you have it?
She saw that I got all funny that one time in Silver
Does
Stall.
sushi understand how hallucinogenics actually work?
Yes. Your father would have smuggled drugs on occasion.
Yeah, but like, considering neither her nor her father would really be affected by the drugs.
You've probably heard stories. Did she experiment in her childhood?
Did you take
Certainly
drugs
tried.
as a little rebellious teenager?
I think every now
No,
and then that
Not
you're.
as a teenager, more like a toddler walking into her father's cocaine collection.
I think that you every now and then, if you experimented a decent amount, you probably would have ended up going on trips a couple times. Like there'd be a few times where your poison
True.
resistance would fail, just statistically speaking.
I imagine she had a really bad trip at some point when she like fell into a literal barrel of drugs.
Probably.
As, like, a child.
Eventually, as you're following the road, you see up ahead, there is farmland starting to. The sand shifts to a cultivated dirt, and you can see that crops have grown. You can see homes made out of limestone, and up ahead there is a massive plateau with a large. It is cut into tiers, with the highest tier, the center tier, having many extravagant houses, or to say houses would be an understatement. There is one massive palace surrounded by walls. Its roofing is appears to be gold, glimmering in the sunlight, and the surrounding buildings are just as extravagant, though smaller.
Why don't we live here?
The middle tier has some fairly ornate buildings, which you just catch glimpses of. Some of them being painted, and the outer tier, not counting the ground level farmland, seems to be basic buildings. All the buildings do seem to be made out of a white stone, seemingly made out of alabaster or limestone, polished to give it that extravagant look, to catch the eye of anyone coming within view. As the road comes to the base of the plateau, there are a few guards guarding the ramp that would spiral up into the first tier of the city, and they stop your cart. Stop! State your business.
Tough.
Wow, real descriptive.
Just visiting.
Just passing
We're
through.
doing stuff in the city.
And what is that stuff that you're doing?
We have
Visiting.
people to meet and find.
All right. Business or pleasure?
Business.
All right.
Okay, no, lost stuff.
Leisure, maybe.
Yes.
Both.
Any guild affiliations?
Are we affiliated with any guilds?
I don't think we're affiliated with any guilds, but we do have friends in the Institute.
All right.
Guess we are technically affiliated with the Institute. Is that a guild?
Yes, the Institute counts as a guild. There are a number of guilds, such as the merchants have their own guild. There's the harvesters. The Institute does count. They have dorms. Any of your guild affiliations may have lodging for you. Otherwise, you could go to any number of the inns.
Wait. Sorry for interrupting you, Mr. Guard. Varen?
Yeah.
Captain?
Yeah.
Did we join the Hunters Guild, or the Harvesters, or did we just do a job for them? Did we sign paperwork for that? DM?
Yes, you did. You joined them so that you didn't have to give back the bag of colding.
Right. Okay, yes,
Thank
yes.
you. That was long enough ago. I don't.
Yes, we are affiliated as well with the Harvesters.
All right, so
We should
Institute
really get a
affiliation.
merchant's license.
Institute affiliation and Harvesters affiliation. You could either of those you could request lodging. The Institute has dorms which are fairly small, but would be one per person. But the Harvesters have large rooms which would fit the entire group. Other than that, just keep out of trouble, obey the rules, and make sure that all your paperwork is in order for whatever business it is that you plan to do. So, with that out of the way, welcome to Reveal. And holds
Thank you
out his
kindly.
hand to shake.
Shakes the hand. Nice firm handshake.
Yes. All right. And they let you pass through and resume their post. The road itself.
Very informative guard.
The road itself is inclined, going up, and spirals around the plateau. It's about a quarter of the way before you actually make it to the. It's about a quarter of the way around the plateau. So that's a decent amount that I'm not smart enough to math out, but it takes you about an hour to finally get into the outer ring. Corvus, roll perception or insight. All right, Corvus.
16.
All right. So, as you're walking around, you can't help but feel like this is familiar. Like you've seen some of the buildings before. Not in this particular section of the city, but you've seen buildings that resemble the ones here before.
Huh. This is kind of awkward. Well, why am
What's
I
up?
getting a sense of deja vu? Like, I'm like looking around here. I've never been out of here before. Like, I've always been sequestered in my home island. Yet I
Alright.
feel like I recognize this place somehow.
Well, could it have been in a vision? Levere says, having had several visions.
No, this is not feeling like a vision, just feeling like a weird case of deja vu. Like,
Corvus, roll an intelligence.
God dang it, it's a 9. It's a 9.
I'll give it to you because it was the DC was 5. It's not a hard DC, but as soon as you say that, you realize, no, wait, it was a vision when you became a Nevermore.
Oh shit!
Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's why I was thinking about it, like, retrospectively. Okay. Sorry, Olivia. I meant it was a vision. I just kind of, kind of forgot of it since it wasn't really, like, itching off the back of my head for a good while since we've been outside in the desert for who knows how long.
Well, glad I could jog your memory.
Yeah.
Thanks, Olivia.
Now, if only I could
That's
remember
interesting.
the colors of the scale of that cobalt that I've been seeing.
Right,
So much. So
where are we
much.
wanting to go?
I
If
don't
I can
know
find a
what you
place,
guys are
or-
talking about with all this vision business. That's crazy.
Well,
Like, where?
I think we should probably go see the harvesters because I don't know. I don't think we're really members of the institute. I mean, we have the little pins, but I think that just
We have
lets them know that
cards.
yeah, we've got the badges, but I don't know if that'll get us dorms.
We
You know?
are by definition students. That's where students live, the dorms.
Eh,
I think technically we are Dr. Tross's like personal students.
maybe. Oh
Have
well.
you ever been taught something by Tross? Because I have.
You know what? I'll ask him. I'll ask him.
He taught me how to love.
That
I'll,
is exactly the vibe that was going through my head.
Oh.
He taught me the power of friendship.
Real talk,
I'm gonna-
though.
I'm gonna go in my book.
Taught me how to read.
Real talk.
I'm gonna go in my book and ask Tross. This is how the real talk comes forth.
Real talk. Professors should not have inappropriate relations with students.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ooh. Baron gets to go soon.
That's a good.
all right. So, what is it that you're asking him?
I'm gonna tell him, hey Tross, we're in Revale. Not gonna write out the We're in Revale. Will the badges that we have get us dorms?
It only takes a few minutes before he responds. Yes, they would provide dorms, though they don't provide food. You would have to buy your own food.
Mm.
Say dorms.
All right. We could get dorms. They won't feed us though.
And the harvesters will?
Will the harvesters? I'll
I
just
mean, we
quickly
don't
jot down
know.
will the harvesters.
If you're members of the Harvesters, then they do provide a free meal with their lodgings. However, the palette is not necessarily consistent. They tend to make the food out of whatever parts did not sell.
Oh, gross.
Hmm.
Sometimes,
I don't think Levere
sometimes
or
it can be
Sushi
good.
would care.
Sometimes it can be good. Sometimes it can be horrifying. Either
I
way,
don't
it's an
think
adventure.
I mean, it
Let's
doesn't
do the
bother
harvesters.
Levere much.
Sushi is excited. She wants to see if there's any beholder meat. I want to know what a beholder would taste like.
Do you even know what a beholder is?
Roll intelligence.
Just straight intelligence?
Yes.
It's not my best. It's not my best one. 10.
You know that a beholder is a kind of monster.
Beholders are monsters.
What's a
I mean-
beholder?
Monsters.
Alright, so y'all are choosing the harvesters?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so
Yes.
as you make your way into
Yeah.
Revale, into the inner city of Revale, headed towards the asking around, eventually finding out where the Harvester's Hall is. I think that's where we will call it a night.
Good night, everybody.
We still have the outro.
I know.
So, thank you everybody
Yeah.
for watching. We have plenty of other stuff on the channel, such as Bug Fables. There's also Biddy is playing Minish Cap, and it should be finishing this week. There is also Tabletop Thursdays.
Oh shit! That reminds me, I've got to upload the video.
Don't worry, I would
I've
have.
got to upload
Table,
last
wins
week's.
table.
Yeah, I would have reminded you. Don't worry. There is also let's see, Tabletop Simulator. There is also.
I think there's one more
Curse-
thing in the podcast.
Yeah, there's the podcast, which updates every Saturday, where Biddy and I bring you some prime cringe, medium rare, obviously, and it is
Only
RPG.
possums allowed.
Yeah, it's RPG horror stories.
Yeah, it's the Poscast.
Yeah, you're not a pos. You're a burn. Anywho, there is also Curse of Strahd being run by Chalkfee.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's I want to say it's coming to a close.
But you've been
and
saying that for the last
I
3
hope
months.
it- I've been saying that for like 5 months at this point.
Oh, God,
It's been going for a long ass time.
It's been going for. It will be 1 year next session, because
Well, hopefully
next session
it
is
won't
26.
be too much longer,
Yeah,
because that is how long my campaigns usually last, a little over a year.
yeah. So, with the comment challenge of the day is, if you could eat any monster, what would it be? I would really like to know what Minotaur steak tastes like. No, wait, no.
Feels
Mermaid.
mean.
Mermaid. Now, fuck it. Ophiotaurus steak. Would it be
You mean Orpheus? You mean Orpheus?
Ophiotaurus,
No,
the
Ophiotaurus.
cowfish?
Yeah.
The cowfish?
Well, the Ophiotaurus is apparently super delicious according to the myths. So
Yeah, that's why sacrificing it can grant you one wish.
because the gods are like, fuck yeah. But
The beings beyond the gods are like, fuck yeah. So yeah, I would want to know what Ophiotaurus.
Elder God.
Because oh yeah, calamari.
I wanna eat Cthulhu in more ways than one.
Would Ophiotaurus meat shift from red meat to fish meat if you got the flank?
Yes.
I would like that weird gradient.
Yeah, I say that the gradient is probably what tastes the best.
I gotcha.
What about you,
It
Corvus?
either tastes the best, or it is the worst part of the Ophiotaurus.
Yeah.
I'm kind of two minds for the question actually. On one hand, I really want to eat slime. I just want to know what they taste like. The ultimate small little predators that they are.
Just like,
Probably
it tastes
citrus.
like a Jello salad.
It would taste like lemon jello.
It's
That actually sounds pretty
just
good.
exactly a salad from the 50s.
Yeah. All right. What about you,
Yeah.
Theron?
I want cockatrice eggs.
Honestly, I'm kind of curious about dragon.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like dragon would be spicy.
red dragon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I-
dragon would be like chicken.
In my campaign, I already have the palettes for what dragon meat tastes like, and it depends on their scale color. So,
I feel like that would also be the case for slime.
with that out of the way, there's no love to say, but good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.